Hello dear friends, welcome in our Sacred Presence joining day 15. So we are stepping into the last week of our 3-week challenge. So at this point, it doesn't take as much focus and efforting to drop into that space within us. So let's close our eyes down, and just even by doing that, begin to realize that there is deeply felt sense of invitation as you close your eyes. There is already reference created that as you do close your eyes and you are sitting down or you are laying down, but you are alert, you're not trying to go to sleep. With the eyes being closed, you are immediately dropping into that inner space of peace, space of tranquility, soothing comfort, of knowing that all is well. It's not like the issues you are dealing with in your life suddenly disappear. They just kind of lose the sharp edges, the nagging urgency that we assign to them. They just become waves on the current of the river that we are watching. And we know they come and they go, and we are not standing right in the current, being beat up by the waves. We are outside of it, watching it and allowing it to flow through. So feeling your breath right now as you are centering yourself in the sacred presence of your being. Just simply allowing everything that's going on in your life to flow through the current of the river that you are watching. So it doesn't have any specific charge. It's just water that appears to be in a slightly different form as the wave or churning. But it's still just water that is coming and going. It's still just energy of life moving through. So breathe into it. Breathe into deeper peace. Breathing in through the nose. Let the breath come into the belly. And let the belly come in as you exhale, slowly moving it up the breath and out through the nose. So inhale and exhale gently. Just breathing in and out, not changing your breath much, just watching it. So remember, your breath is a tool to disengage from the mind. So if there is a lot of chatter, a lot of believing in the realness and the urgency of your issues, if there is such fear coming through you, then it might take a little bit more focusing. There are times the mind is just extremely active, but it's not anything for you to feel guilty about. It is just the collective consciousness being a little more active as well. So you are feeling the collective energy and you are having different thoughts, maybe more fearful, more anxious than other times. But remember, these are thoughts that are coming from the collective mind. They are just for you to let them pass through. The moment you start believing them and you become afraid of them, or afraid what they mean, what the thoughts actually mean, then you are making them real and you are creating self-imposed suffering. That's how it works. So if you have a fearful thought, then it's your opportunity to recognize it for what it is, just energy passing through, It is not yours. It doesn't mean anything. It wants to come through you. So let it come through. Connect to your breath. Settle in space of sacred presence. Feel light flood in your heart, light flood in your mind, light flood in your whole body. And begin or keep breathing. If you feel that you need to have a little bit deeper breath, maybe there is tension in the body. So we breathing in, bringing in oxygen, letting the belly expand a little more, and then exhaling, breath moves up and out through the nose, releasing the tension in the body and mind slowly. So just comfortable, steady, connected, conscious breath, 4 more rounds. And then just returning to your regular breathing and feeling a sense of lightness, a sense of deeper relaxation. And sometimes we create space, or rather space is created, sacred space is not really created, but we connect to something that's already there. So we are resting in peace, and as we are in it a little longer, we almost start feeling strange that we are not stressing. So we start to almost like reach for some of the thoughts we had before, and we should have them again because we should feel concerned, we should feel worried. That is the biggest trick of the separate self, to keep you in fear. Our natural state is to feel at peace and trust. Stay in it. Don't buy into that. It's real craziness. It's madness to want to follow something that feels bad. So let that go, dropping back to the sacred presence again, knowing the truth is being just light and love. Permeating everything. Trusting the process of life. When you release fear, and when you are approaching things from space of trust, and you don't have to have evidence for it, or you don't have to have particular reasons to feel trust. Just you feel it because you know that's what it is, life. Life is there for you. Everything is flow of grace. If that's what you choose to see, then it will be it for you. Everything outside of us is reflection from the inside. Bringing your hands in front of your chest into prayer position. Please join me in one chant of Om. Let's inhale together. Lower the hands, and we are willing and desiring to be led from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from the time-bound consciousness to the timeless state of being. And so it is. You can open your eyes and then just stretch your legs here as we do, just to release the knees and ankles, point feet forward and up, and toward you feel the back of the legs opening. Bring energy to your back as you reach down through sit bones and up through the crown with shoulders down. And now we bend the knees. We come on all four, just to use as transition now. So curl the toes under, bring the hands more toward you, then start lifting the knees so you are on the balls of your feet. So now you are in a squat on the balls of your feet. And then as you begin to lift your hips and buttocks, the feet come down, knees are bent, the back is round up, and you slowly coming into standing. And as you stand up, roll the shoulders back, let the feet separate slightly, eyes closed. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. And just stay with this. Just feel your feet on the ground. Maybe you were hoping the practice will be floor-based, but you know, everything is flowing and we do not know what we need. So it is giving to us what we need. We do not know what we need. So now we bring the feet together with the big toes touching, hands in front of the chest, looking straight ahead, or closing the eyes down. Now inhale the arms up, interlace fingers in temple. Arms next to the ears or even slightly back, pressing down through the feet, reaching up through the arms and fingers. Bring the tailbone in, firm the buttocks and the inner thighs. Let the belly come in, feel the chest forward, and stand here as the powerful mountain that you are, steady and calm, non-reactive, just in complete trust and faith. And breathe and feeling the extension from the feet to legs to spine to arms and fingers. Now reaching up through the shoulders and then see or feel the shoulders drop in, lowering the shoulder blades, arms remain straight. Taking a few more breaths here. Inhale, reach up, exhale, palms together, hands coming down through the middle of the body, releasing the arms, releasing the shoulders. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. And just being available to this, feeling arms, feeling hands, fingers, just noticing all different sensations. You might feel or hear the sound of the wind outside, energy being cleansed for the whole earth. Each time there is wind, each time there is rain. And for us it's our breath and our conscious letting go. Now open your eyes. Now step in with your feet hip distance apart here. Inhale the arms in front of you, palms down. Inhale fully. And on the exhale, begin to bend the knees, bringing the hips down like you're about to sit in a chair. Keeping the low back aligned with the pelvis. Arms are relaxed. Palms down. And just lowering to a point that you can shift your weight to your heels. So you lift up the toes. You can close your eyes, but then bring the toes down again. It's just you want to keep the shift, you want to keep the weight in the heels so you can feel the back side of your legs. And then breathing in through the nose and out through pursed lips. Like you blowing out through a coffee straw. Breathing out our tendency to get fearful, to get anxious, to get obsessed and frantic in our head. So inhale fully and breathe out through a blow from the mouth, releasing that hot energy. Maybe you feel the Hips coming a little bit lower and taking 2 more breaths. Then inhaling, pressing into the feet, lift up, exhale, release the arms, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. And just stay with this. Allow the energy in your feet and in your legs and back and shoulders and arms to be felt. Feel especially your thighs, allowing for purification right now. Practicing now a balancing pose, so bringing the feet together and just keeping your gaze on the ground first to keep yourself steady. When ready, just bringing the right knee up, so it's right forward, we're not doing the tree, and then placing your hands, clasping hands below the knee. Keeping the arms straight, pressing the shin into your hands, and just leaning back a little, keeping yourself straight. The left leg is straight, and you can stay this way. You can see if you can look forward, so you are on one leg, you are balancing here. And you can go further by leaning forward and clasping hands below the toe line, and just lifting up, keeping the heel above the knee. And breathe in, staying connected. 2 more breaths. And then releasing, kicking the feet, shaking arms and hands. Stepping feet together again. And close, relaxing the shoulders, gaze on the ground. We don't want to close the eyes down. And then the right knee, the left knee is forward and lifting it up when you're ready. Clasping hands in the area below the left knee. Pausing here, just reaching back slightly. Looking ahead if that's available. Remember, if you have issues with balance, you can have a wall here and maybe just with a finger keeping yourself steady by knowing it's there. You don't have to touch all the time, but just knowing it's there might be helpful. So don't quit on yourself. So now you can clasp your hands below the toe line, lifting the foot up if that's available. You can look up or you can keep the gaze down. The heel is below the knee. The right leg is straight. 2 more breaths. Inhale again, exhale, release. Kick the feet, shake arms and hands. Roll shoulders back, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. I am perfect as I am, and I am flowing with grace. Bringing the feet together now, hands in front of the chest. Inhale the arms up, interlace fingers in temple, so we are in a mountain again, bringing the tailbone in, firming buttocks and the inner thighs. Reaching up, inhale, and on the exhale, your right hip goes to the right, upper body goes to the left. And really reaching out through the hip, and then extending actively, reaching actively away through the fingers. And keeping the opening on your right side. Breathing into it. Closing the eyes if it's available. And breathing into the stretch. You feel it on the side of the waist, rib cage, under the arm, even around the shoulder blade. Inhale yourself back to center. Pause for a moment. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale. Feel your left hip moving or pressing to the left, the upper body to the right, reaching away through the arm. Feel the extension going on. Breathing into it. Opening the side of the body, releasing blocks and holdings. Inhale, come to center. Pause for a moment. Now from here we press the hips forward. We open the chest toward the sky or ceiling. It is like we are saluting to the sun, honoring the sun with gratitude, unconditional love. And just feel the opening in the chest, in your heart, in the lungs. Inhale, slowly come to center. Separate arms and hands. Flow the arms in front of you. Roll shoulders back. Palms facing one another. Bending knees. Pressing back through the hips, reaching forward through the arms, spine is straight, and with the knees bent, coming into forward fold. Head toward the knees, hands on the calves. Dropping the crown, so your belly and chest is on the thighs. Now hands slide down to the ankles. Press into your feet, lift up through the tailbone and buttocks, but keep your low back on the upper thighs. Low belly on the upper thighs, of course. And just feel the extension. Feel the muscles in the back of your legs. And just breathe. Inhale, lifting the head slightly, bending the knees a little more, releasing the arms, placing hands on the ground, coming onto your knees. Sitting buttocks on your heels, hands on the thighs, roll shoulders back. If sitting on your heels is not comfortable, then you can be in cross-legged position. So rolling shoulders back, eyes closed, take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. And just be with this, feeling all different sensations in the body, coming and going as the energy channels had opened up through your breath and through conscious stretching. Shifting hips to one side. So if you are in cross-legged position already, stay in it. If you not, come to cross-legged position, hands on the knees, rolling shoulders back, preparing for gentle spinal twist. So taking your right hand to the left knee, left hand behind the low back, pressing down into your ground by your low back. Reach up through the crown. Just feel that stretch. Feeling the spine. Inhale again on the exhale, then turn a little bit more to the left. Just feel that. So from the side, the hand is down and you're turning more. So feel the twist. Stay connected. You always keeping the chest forward, the spine up. Inhale again, exhale, bring the hands down to the knees, eyes closed, take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. Feeling all different sensations moving through the body. Connecting, staying available, allowing it to come and go, just like your thoughts, just like your feelings, emotions. Inhale again, exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand behind, press down into the hand, reach through the spine, chest is forward, keep breathing into the stretch. Inhale again, exhale, use the left hand on the right knee, pull yourself a little more to the right and go deeper. Feeling the sensations in the body in a more intense way, breathing into it. One more inhale and exhale. Inhaling again. Exhale, returning to center. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. And then staying with this, available to this moment. Everything slows down. The only awareness is of your sensations and breath as you are resting in the sacred presence of your being, watching it. And from here, we will transition to lay down on the mat. So laying yourself down with the knees bent, feet on the ground. And placing the spine on the floor with the palms up, just enjoying the release, that surrender of your spine and back, your head, your feet into the ground. Be aware of the opening in the chest. So bring the feet together and let the knees open to opposite sides, coming to butterfly here. Now we incorporate also opening for the chest, so just bringing the arms closer to you with the upper arms and elbows being by the side of the body, and then just lifting up like you want to work the triceps under you. So you're lifting up the chest, your shoulder blades come close together and the chest is lifted. And just you can feel the wide opening. So the lower back just kind of has a little arch there. So somebody's hand could come under, there is a little space. And you feel now the area of your chest being open. The chest bone is higher, so focus is on the heart. So you really kind of lifting up all the energy centers, the base of the spine, the pubic bone, the navel point, the heart, the throat eye, and the crown is all just now receiving alignment. As you breathe, you are cleansing all the centers from the base to the crown, from the crown down to the base, and then again with each breath allowing for unobstructed flow. The longer you stay in the stretch, the more you feel sensations, maybe more intense in one area than the other. So you just keep breathing and letting it be what it is. And then releasing shoulder blades and triceps, flattening the spine and back, bringing the knees together, maybe separating the feet a little wider and letting knees collapse on one another, resting fully. And just letting go. If you feel prompted to take a deep breath and release with a sigh, please do that. Feels so good to let go. Bringing thighs and knees close to belly and chest, holding shins with your hands or wrapping forearms around, giving yourself a little bit of rocking. Extending legs up to the ceiling, curling the toes toward the shins, reaching up through the heels. Now inhaling on the exhale, letting the legs separate to wide opening. Feeling the reaching up through the heels. So really reach up through the heels. Flex the feet a little more as you hold the wide opening. Maybe shaking is there, that's okay. And then inhale slowly back to center. Pause for a moment. Feel pelvis grounded. Reach through the heels. Inhale. Exhale again. Wide opening. Reach away through the heels, flex the feet, keep the legs straight. Inhale, come back, pause for a moment. And then one more time. Inhale, reach up through the heels. Hold the back of the thighs. Exhale, come to wide opening. Stay there, flexing the feet, letting gravity work on your legs, dropping them a little deeper. And inhale, come back to center. Bring the knees toward belly and chest. Give yourself a little rocking again. Place the feet down on the floor and then extend the legs, preparing for our final relaxation. Moving into Shavasana. Just laying the body down, surrendering it to your sacred presence fully. So there is no body, there is no mind, there is only open field of sacred presence. Peace, trust, harmony, love and light. Allow your breath to be vehicle for deepening your relaxation. Each breath is bringing more peace on the inhale, and on the exhale you're feeling the sinking into the presence even more. At some point the sense of self disappears. It merges into innate stillness, the deepest peace. In this space, miracles happen, as all the doing is removed, all the wanting is removed, all the knowing is removed. There is only open space of pure love, and in that all is possible. Receive the miracles of healing and transformation that are meant for you. As you are healing yourself, you are healing everybody else. So if you worry about somebody, by you healing yourself, you are healing them. We are all interconnected. Just see the whole humanity infused by healing love and light. Just feel or visualize the entire planet as a shimmering light. Feel your heart filled with gratitude for knowing the real. I invite you to extend your relaxation, to extend your healing, remaining in this space of sacred presence as long as it is available. Only if you have to, then you may conclude by one chant of Om with me And if you are staying in your relaxation, the chant of Om only drops you deeper. Breathing in together, and then Om in one chant of Om. Let's inhale. Thank you for receiving healing, and in that you are giving it to others. Namaste. Much, much gratitude and love to you, dear friends. I trust I will see you soon.